From the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Ooh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Happy Election Day. And this is episode number 863 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello. Hi, how are you? Well, it's here. It's finally here. I can't believe it's here. The day we've all been waiting for. The day, the day I dare I say, the biggest day perhaps. The biggest day in this country's history in a long time. Of course, I am talking about the first CFP rankings. Got him! What? Who's sneaky? This guy. What?
Got him.
Okay, that's, you know what? I try to bring some levity. I try to bring some hilarity. You don't like it, go have sex with yourself, okay? We're going to have a good time today. We got a lot to get to, lots to discuss. I will say this before we get started. What's up, old man of Seattle? He said, remember the 5th of November. Ah, yes, indeed, sir. Yes, indeed, the 5th of November. I'll say this before we get started. Clarence, as your next president, I will ensure that all food will be seasoned, all cats will be loved, and that Barry on Deck will start at 2 o'clock, Monday through Friday. A vote for Clarence is a vote for change and man boobs. You get my vote, buddy. I'll tell you that damn much. With that platform, I'm in. I am in, sir. That's a hell of a platform you're running on. I love all that. I love all that. 50 biddies so Barry can show his what? Oh, yeah. I didn't even hear that. I had my headphones off. Jared Taylor resubscribed. Thank you, Jared Taylor, for 33 months. Holy shit, that's crazy, sir. 33 months. That's wild. Thank you for that. He said Matt Stafford will be a great candidate. Yeah, so I asked this on the Twitters, and I'm going to ask it here, and I want your feedback. Now, I'll say this, all right? I want to have fun with it, but I don't want today to get into actual politics, all right? So I don't want to start discussing the merits of one presidential candidate over the other. That's not this show. I don't give a shit who you voted for. I don't give a shit who you like or who you don't like or any of that stuff. Connie, what's up, girl? I don't care. You vote for who you vote for. You believe in what you believe in. And good for you. That's what makes America the best country on earth, is you get to do that, and I don't get to tell you what to do, okay, or what to think or what to believe. Even though some of you are probably too stupid to be able to vote or shouldn't have one. I'm just kidding. Well, not you guys, but there are people that you just look at and go, you get to vote? Oh, fuck. But, so we will be politically adjacent today in some form or fashion. But we are not going to get into the meat and potatoes of politics, okay? We're not going to do that. Now, see, like stuff like that we can discuss, CC. She said, I do feel like I'm awaiting the results of an STD test. I'm with you on that. I'm not going to lie. I'm waiting with bated breath. You know what I mean? I am like on pins and needles. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. 2 days in a row with Black Sheep. What? Oh my God, Clarence, what happened, bro? Clarence, what did you do? What was that, Clarence? What was that message right there? You know what happened, y'all? Clarence's titty fell out of his bra and his nipple landed on the Q button on his keyboard. And he didn't even realize it. It was just hanging out and just sitting there. And he was like, uh-oh. Didn't even know. His titty was just resting on the Q button. He had no idea. He was like, what? Welcome in, Black Sheep. I'm interested, but I'll tell you what, I am Total Dallas that I voted 4 times. Donna's, I hate when that happens. I am interested. I'm a little nervous. I'm on pins and needles, waiting with bated breath and all that. And I'm going to get to why Connie can't vote in a second. I want to know why. Are you a felon? But here's what I am most thankful and relieved about. The political ads are over with. Oh my God. I am so fucking sick of Colin Allred and Ted Cruz. Both of them can fuck off. I'm serious. I hope both of them fucking lose. Really. I mean, really. I'm so fucking sick of both of them in general. This is not about one person or the other as a political party or their philosophies or their platforms. I'm just fucking sick of both of them. Fuck the both of them. I'm tired of fucking looking at them. I'm tired of hearing from them. I'm tired of seeing them every fucking... You can't watch shit. You can't watch any... I was FaceTiming with my mom, and Colin Allred was like, hey, what? Get off my goddamn phone, Colin. I'm FaceTiming with my mom, you asshole. You can't even be here. How did you get on this? This is a secure channel. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, you're going to be getting texts today, Amos. Sitting there trying to jerk off, all of a sudden, Ted Cruz is like, hey, I'll secure the border. Bro, I'm trying to secure a nut. Get off my goddamn screen. Plus, you're part of the reason there's no more goddamn Pornhub, and now I'm paying for a VPN, so go fuck yourself, Ted. I can't. I am so sick of the calls. I don't get a lot of calls because I don't answer it. If I don't recognize the number, I'm just like, I ain't answering it. And if it's important, they'll leave me a voicemail and I'll call them back. And most people know, don't call me. Don't call. What are we, 6 years old? You text me like an adult. I don't talk on the phone. I don't like to talk on the phone. I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want to talk. I talk all day. I mean, not really. I talk for like 3 hours, but it's a straight 3 hours. I just text me. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like nobody. Just text me. That's it. That's all I want to do. If you want to get a hold of me, the best way to get an immediate response from me is text me. The best way to be ignored is call. But I'm just so sick of the commercials and the hate and the mudslinging and and I know what you're thinking. Well, that's the other side. No, the fuck it's not. It's everybody across the board. All of them. Stop in your mind trying to rationalize one party over the other. It is fucking all of them. And they all want to pretend like, well, I don't know. Fuck yes, you do. Yes, you do. I saw something come into my inbox. And it said something to the effect of there was where to go. A projected $15.9 billion has been dumped into the presidential and congressional campaigns on the ballot today, according to the nonpartisan nonprofit Open Secrets. By comparison, the 2020 campaigns raised $15.1 billion. Over 400 Americans donated at least $1 million. Up from 23 people in 2004. It says Harris raised $1.6 billion. Trump raised $1.1 billion. And I hear this and hold on one second. Let me just give me 1 second. So yeah. I hear 16 billion and it's a lot. It's just, and it's such a waste of money. And I said, hold on, give me 1 second, because I was Googling two things. The first thing I Googled was, how much does it cost to feed a homeless person? The cost to feed a homeless person per day can range from around $2 to $5. Now imagine, if you will, if we just took half of the money that all these fuckwads spent slinging mud, talking shit, and trying to, win a vote by being nasty, which to me, the easiest thing would be just debate. It's cheap. It's free. You get more eyes, you get more time. It doesn't cost you shit, and the networks can make money. So just have debates. Saves that money, and guess what? Go feed a fucking homeless kid. Go buy a kid a book. Go get them some school clothes. Better yet, how about instead of just feeding a homeless person, Let's give them some place to fucking live. So I Googled, how much does it cost to provide housing for a homeless family? And guess what? It says the Department of Housing and Urban Development provided housing for a homeless family costs significantly more than housing for an individual, with the average cost for a family ranging from $3,000 to $20,000 per year. If you divide $16 billion divided by $20,000 per year, that's 800,000 families that they could have given a home to in a year. Or you could just chop that money up and give 100,000 families a house for 8 years. It's wild how this fucking works. Like, what are we doing? How much money are these assholes wasting? It's crazy. It's a wild number. It's a really wild number. It's just crazy. And Total Dallas said, if Trump deports Alex Villanueva, I'm rioting. That's funny. You didn't respond to my Vienna sausage pick. Okay, that's weird. Jared Taylor's off the grid. Smart. Yeah, so that's what I'm so relieved about is I'm just tired of hearing from them. I'm so fucking sick. I'm sick of 4 people. Really. I mean, I'm sick of a lot more than that, obviously. I have a long list of people I'm sick of. But I'm sick of 4 people right now. I'm sick of Colin Allred. I'm sick of Ted Cruz. I'm sick of Kamala Harris. And I'm sick of Donald Trump. Fuck those 4 people. Those 4 people can fuck off. I'm so tired of seeing their stupid faces. I'm so tired of hearing their stupid voices. I'm so-and-so and so-and-so, and I approve this message. Well, I'm Barry Laminack, and I approved you getting the fuck off my TV. Fuck you. God. This is what I'm loving about streaming, is that you can just go, nope. Don't want to see this shit. I don't want to watch none of this bullshit. Now, if you fuck around with like Hulu ads or whatever, but you can go to like Netflix and just watch stuff that you've paid for. No problem. No ads. Oh, it's beautiful. But if you watch sports, you've got to fucking deal with it. Now, the good thing is, if you're smart and you want to skip that shit, you record all the games, go do something else, and then watch them recorded, and then you can boop, 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 past all that bullshit. Yeah, that's what your boy did. Mark said, I noticed on Thursday there were way more political ads during college games in the NFL. Interesting. It might be because the NFL ad buys are already taken up by tons of corporate sponsors. That could be. What's up, Edsy? Edsy said politicians. I'm all for the truth. Also politicians, political ads, right? All the ads and the rhetoric. I mean, like, and it's, again, it's both sides. Like these terms that you hear used on both sides. I've never heard the term radical used so much than I have in the last several weeks. And I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're going to want to say that it's one particular... Go back and listen without a slant, because both of them are using it. Both sides. And it's like, what is so radical about having an opinion as an American? What the fuck are we talking about? What's so radical about just being a conservative Republican? What's so fucking radical about being a liberal Democrat? There's nothing radical about either one of those ideas. What's radical is that these politicians and these political parties are drawing these lines in the sand. That's what's fucking radical. And we're all falling for it. It's wild. It's fucking wild. That's what's just like, I watch both of them. Because y'all know me. I consider myself very much a moderate. I consider myself very much down the middle. Very much. And I watch and I'm just like, I try to see if there's like one side doing one thing more than the other. And I'm just like, God, they're just all fucking awful. They're all awful. Because then you're like, well, is anybody just going to talk about what they're going to do? Is anybody just going to talk about how they're going to fix shit instead of just attacking the other side? And the problem is, if you try that, you ain't going to win. You're not going to win. It's a mess. It's a goddamn mess. So I want to know something. I want to know, I asked this on Twitter, and I got a couple of responses already. Slide Wolf on Twitter said, I'm not reading that. That's so fucking stupid. You know what? Never mind. I'm not reading that one. Jared Taylor had a good one. Jared Taylor said Matthew Stafford. So the question was and is, what current athlete would make a good president? And I'm saying this, and I don't want you to be like, well, it's got to be, David Carr because he's got good Christian values. That's not what I'm not trying to make this political in that way. What I'm saying is, who do you think in general would make a good, who's level-headed, understands, is smart, could be,
Heck yeah.
Could run a country, could be a diplomat to world leaders at the same time, could reach across the aisle to both parties, could understand the economy, could understand, make tough decisions. Who as an athlete today do you think would make a really good president? Philadelphia said Derrick Henry. He's a scary son of a bitch. Well, that's not. Yo, what up, Dre? Oh, Cisco has a good one. JJ Watt. That's interesting. Jared, radical sabbatical. Is that what Aaron Rodgers went on before he got his coach fired? Russell Wilson. Oh, interesting. Russ, it's not a terrible answer because Russ has a lot of politician in him. You know what I mean? Because he's kind of unlikable by some folk. In other words, like some of his teammates didn't like him in Seattle. He was on his way out. Same in Denver. Now I know, Fields says he really likes him, and he's been, stuck by him and learning from him, and so I could see that. That's an interesting answer. You didn't give any reason why, but that's an interesting answer, Perry. But I want a reason. Give me a reason, Perry. A reason. Amos has a go. Russell Wilson has to be number one. I want to know why. I want your reason. If you give me an answer, I want a reason. Yo, what up, Fidel? Good to see you, pimp. Skiggity, Russell is phony enough to be president. That's Fair and valid. Fair and valid. And Russell Wilson would be at every press conference saying, "Go Bald Eagles." One of the long-term backup QBs like Andy Dalton, perhaps. They've trained to help others. That's not a bad answer, Mark. What's up, Skiggity? USA, let's ride! Rudy Rod said Kaepernick. That's very interesting, Rudy Rod. That's a very interesting answer. Now, unfortunately, Rudy Rod is not he's not a current athlete. He is retired. Forcibly, but he's retired. Oh, look, Donna went over to YouTube to check on Fidel. She loves you, Fidel. Jared, Ryan Fitzpatrick is not a current athlete. They've got to be currently playing sports. They have to be currently playing sports. So actually, we can't even entertain J.J. Watt. The question is, current athlete. What current athlete would make a good president? So post them in the chat. A lot of you are using like Andre Johnson. But we got ourselves Barry, I just saw that. Barry, I just saw that. We gotta save ourselves. Fuck both of them. Bro. It's so true, man. I swear, I really believe that one day it will happen. It will. I really do think eventually there's going to be a third party that comes along and just provides the absolute best, the best of both worlds. The exact alternative that most of us are looking for. Or enough of us are looking for, I should say. Shish kebab. Is that the right score? I don't even know. I think I fixed the scores. I just need to check once it loops through. What the fuck is that? Oh, yeah. I got to go update it again. Okay. It's working. Ooh. Cece, that's a good one. Kirk Cousins. And then when he goes to war with another country and wins, he'd be like, "You like that?" Just standing in front of the UN, taunting Iraq. "You like that?" God, that would be fantastic. Oh, Freddie Freeman. He's got the name. That is a very presidential name. Oh, wow. That's a good one, Skiggity. Freddie Freeman is a great presidential name because it even kind of has like an old school vote for Freddie. All free men should vote for Freddie. And we're all free in this country. Vote for Freddie. It's got like an old school feel to it. Justin Verlander. Oh, that's an interesting pick. Why'd you say Verlander, Jeff Bell? Oh, nice. Freddie freaking Freeman. Triple F. Cousins is a good one. I do like how Cousins code switched. I loved it. I saw a meme on Instagram where it was like when he showed up in Atlanta, he was like, "Hello, everybody. My name is Kirk. First of all, I would like to thank the owners for... Actually, I'd like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for making all of us possible. Praise Jesus. Now I would like to thank the owners for bringing me. And then I would like to thank the fans And then now he's like, yeah, you know, when you go into other people's traps, you got to do your thing. That's what everybody else was telling me. He's all got fucking beanies on and shit and starter jackets. I was like, what the fuck is this, Kirk Cousins? Who is this? This shit is hilarious. Oh, okay, Rudy Rod. Alex Bregman, down to earth and bilingual. Okay. Mark G said Jimmy Butler, he'll drag us all up by force. That's not bad. Clarence. I love that Clarence was so adamant about this. Clarence was like, the only right answer to this question is Pat McAfee. You guys are stupid. Duh. The only right answer to this question is wrong. Because it very clearly says current athlete. Clearly says current. What current athlete? Pat McAfee is not a current athlete. I mean, I think he would make I think Pat McAfee, even if he was running, he would not make a good president. Pat McAfee would make like a good Secretary of State or like a good McAfee would be a good mayor. You know what I mean? Or governor. McAfee's not a guy you want running the country. You know what I mean? Maybe a VP, maybe, you put him in charge of like, I don't know, he's on the cabinet, or he's not in charge of like Homeland Security. He's in charge of like, they're like, oh, what role does he serve in your cabinet? Oh, he's in charge of Homeland partying. What? Yeah, we created a whole new subdivision of There's housing and urban development. He's in charge of housing and urban partying. Yeah. McAfee's got too much fun in him to be a president. Remember, I mean, you're president. You got to be presidential. You got to have, I mean, it's okay to have a little bit of swag. You know what I mean? Because I think, and some of you might disagree with me, but he had swag in his own right. And so did Obama. There's different kinds of swag, but they both had swag. And some of you are going to be like, W didn't have swag. Bullshit. W had major swag. When he would get his little shit-eating grin going, he'd be like, when that motherfucker threw that shoe at W, bro, what? That motherfucker said, miss me, bitch. Like, that's swag, dude. That was swag. He just straight up was like, he matrixed that shit. That's all you got, bitch. Yo, that was standing on that pile. He was like, I hear you, and soon the people that did this will hear you. Swag. That was swag. Right after 9/11, standing on a pile of rubble in front of all those first responders. When he said that, that was one of the coldest things I'd ever heard. Ever heard. That man said, we can't hear you. And he goes, I hear you. And soon the people that did this will hear you. Ooh, I still get chills when he said that. And it doesn't matter what happened after. At this moment, or at that moment in time in our country, it's exactly what we needed as a country. Swag. So he had it. He had it. So, I mean, like, Trump has no swag. I mean, his tennis shoes were tight. I ain't gonna lie. Them gold sneakers he dropped, they were pretty swaggy. Biden has no fucking swag. Now, what up, Simpus? Biden had swag before, but he doesn't have swag now. I mean, he can't even stay upright on a bicycle. You know what I mean? Trump has no swag. So we need a president that has, some swag, yes. But these last two have not. They're old. It's just, I don't know. So you got to have some swag, but you just don't want to be like over the top. McAfee's too far gone. He's too far. W was a goof. Nah. W was, he wasn't very presidential most of the time, but he was likable. He wasn't a goof. He was just kind of down to earth. But I don't think he was a goof. What? President Bregman. Yeah. Bregman, I think, would be good. What's funny is I don't even have an answer for this yet. I haven't really thought about it. But hey, Dre, thank you for resubscribing for 28 months. You're the man, sir. And Donna, thank you for the 50 bits, sweetie. I did not ignore you. Just got into the topic and but thank you for the 50 bits, sweet thing. You're the best assist. You're the best assist in the whole wide world. And so are you, Dre. Thank you, buddy. 28 months. That's crazy. Crazy. I hadn't put a lot of thought in it when I came up with the question not too long ago. I would say I think you have to have somebody that is likable by all people or most. Nobody's going to be likable by everyone. But I think you have to have somebody that's likable by most, somebody that can be firm but fair like Mills Lane, somebody that is presidential but has some swag, can relate to most of the people in this country, can reach across the aisle, can be firm with our enemies, but is willing to negotiate and is willing to, be diplomatic when necessary. Who is that? Currently, gosh, Freddie Freeman's a really good choice. I don't know. I got to think about it. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. All right. So today, just so you know, we've got a lot of stuff to get to. We got the headlines. Today's the NFL trade deadline. Also tonight on ESPN, do not forget, I teased it a little bit, but they will be, as our first CFP rankings will be coming out. That'll be tonight on ESPN. So I know you'll be glued to your TV for that. CC. I vote Serena. CC, I saw this thing on Venus Williams on Instagram. She was 14 years old. And she was being interviewed in Los Angeles by some dude on an LA station. And he asked her about playing somebody who was like number one in the world. I wish I could find it. Let me see. Oh, shit. Let's see. What was Venus and Serena's dad's name? What was it? What was his name? Venus. Was it? This Mr. Williams, Richard Williams. This clip, I had never seen this clip, and I was like, yo, This is crazy. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me see if I can see. I was gonna download it and play it for you guys, and I was like, I have a bunch of really cool stuff. I don't need it. But then you brought it up, and now I'm like, I gotta play this for you guys. He is a G for this. Let's see. Okay, got it. This man, this is, you want to talk about intimidating and having your kids back and not fucking around. This man was definitely not fucking around. Let me see here. Let me just add it real quickly. Okay. All right, here you go. Check this out. So this was during the interview. Watch this.
I know I can beat her.
You know you can beat her. Very confident.
I'm very confident.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
Cut right here, if you don't mind. And let me tell you what. What she she said it with so much confidence the first time. But if you keep going on and on.
Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she say something, we done told you what's happening. You're dealing with a little black kid, and let her be a kid. She done answered it with a lot of confidence. Leave that alone.
Bro. Whoo! Dad was not having it. That man. Hey, what up, McLovin? Richard. Richard Williams. No, it wasn't Ricky. That man was not playing. Yeah, that shit. That was Venus, I believe. Yeah, that was Venus. I gotta see it one more time. I wish they showed the interviewer's face also. Because he was probably like, he was just like, he peed a little. He just, boop, like just a boop, boop. He's like, she's a 14-year-old child, man. She's got confidence. See, it happens to the best of us. I just like, when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah.
I know I can beat her.
You know you can beat her. Very confident.
I'm very
Look at
confident.
that smile.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
Cut right here, if you don't mind. And let me tell you what. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But if you keep going on and on.
Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she say something, we done told you what's happening. You're dealing with a little black kid, and let her be a kid. She done answered it with a lot of confidence. Leave that alone.
I fucking love that, man. I love that for a lot of reasons, but I think I love that the most because that's a dad standing up for his daughter. At the end of the day, that is a dad standing up for his daughter. A 14-year-old girl. He's standing up for her and her confidence as a 14-year-old. Fucking love that. I saw that. I was like, woo! Yes! Get him, Richard! Yeah, that was fucking dope, man. Oh, I love that so much. Just, chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. Yeah, that made my day. Rudy Rod, that's that. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. When keeping it real goes wrong. 100%. When keeping it real goes wrong. Yeah, he thought he was all kiki and you're really confident. You seem pretty cocky there. Yeah, you know what? And you know Richard was just been in the back seething like, you little twerp ass motherfucker. Yes, she's confident. Who gives a fuck if she's confident? Let her be confident. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let me delete some of these videos from yesterday. And since we're here, I guess we might as well. I mean, I have down at the bottom that I owe you guys some video goodness, and we're here, so I'm just gonna give you some video goodness because we're here and fuck it.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns. What was the difference for you guys?
I just started praying. I was in pain, but I trust my teammates. We kept fighting. We never gave up. So all the glory belongs to God. He's the one that brought me through.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So we got to keep on pushing through and being resilient.
Never change, James. Never fucking change, James. Yeah, just pain. Pain everywhere. Jameis Winston is a national treasure, man. I'm telling y'all he's a national treasure. Where was the pain, Jameis? Yeah, just pain everywhere. I was waiting for him to go Tyson and be like, I broke my back. You broke your back. Spinal. Oh my God, the look on his face.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns. What was the difference for you guys?
I just started praying. I was in pain, but I trust my teammates. We kept fighting. We never gave up. So all the glory belongs to God. He's the one that brought me through.
Amen.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So we got to keep on pushing through and being resilient.
Look at his face. Oh, that face. Oh, that face is fantastic. Yeah, pain everywhere. Oh, my God. Oh, so great. So great. My goodness. Yeah, pain everywhere. Hey, shut up, Perry. Perry said, what happened to team fuck them kids, Truman? I mean, I'm still team fuck them kids. You know. But that don't mean I don't want to crush little kids' hopes and dreams. I don't want to see a grown ass man just destroy the hopes and dreams of a little kid and bully him in an interview. I ain't about that. Oh, that reminds me. So we didn't get to this yesterday. I wanted to get to this. Speaking of the goodness of Jameis Winston, I'm going to end up with a whole soundboard of just Jameis Winston drops. You guys watch. Yeah, pain everywhere. Amos said he's definitely going to be a Baptist pastor in Alabama when he retires. Isn't he, though? Don't worry, I'm going to throw 3 picks next week. Did you see his quote, Simpus, about that? Did you see Jameis Winston's quote? He was on the Pat McAfee show. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? Let's see. Mark! Oh, you nailed it. No, Marty Marr love the kids, Perry. Truman don't love the kids. Marty Marr love the kids. Truman don't love the kids. Oh, my God, Mark. Could you imagine Jameis Winston for president? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Damn, he was talking about, oh, I can't, let's see. I'll just read it because I can't find the. He said something like, so he goes, I can't read license plates. I can't read street signs. He told reporters on Wednesday, I think the precision and the vision is the biggest difference. Or no, that's what he said after LASIK. He said, I can read license plates. I can read street signs. I think the precision in the vision is the biggest difference. Oh, there was one. No blurriness, and I think that's huge. Depth perception has increased tremendously, and those are the big things. I didn't have bad eyes. I just had astigmatism. I had certain things they had to fix to increase the precision and the sharpness of my vision. But there was one, and I don't know if it was fake or not. Oh, we got a second and a third nomination for Jameis Winston for president. Where is it? Oh, I wonder if it was just a meme that somebody made up. No, that was the. No. Damn it. All right, I can't find it now. Fuck. Anyways, there was a quote. It, essentially what it's like it said was like he was like, my vision was so bad that he goes, I didn't even know or something like, I thought Bruce Arians was black until I got LASIK. It was something like that. It was fucking hilarious. I don't know if it was true or not, but God, but I mean, y'all know my man crush on Jameis Winston's hilarity. Perry, oh, come on, let's go. All in favor say aye. Oh, that's so funny, man. Oh, God. Oh, Jameis is hilarious. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find it. No, okay. Yeah, oh well. But I do have more. Okay, we'll go back to the poll and change my vote, or is that voter fraud? Yeah, that's voter fraud. Okay, so got that out of the way. I'm telling you, I've got a bunch of really good videos left to go. So have no fear. Plenty plenty of good videos. But in the meantime, let me check my rundown. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Also, we're going to have this up all day long. Let's check in before we get into our sports headlines. Let's check in with our live feed. Dude had the best time of his life in New Orleans. Oh, I bet. Oh, could you imagine? Here is the trade tracker. If you don't know, today is the NFL trade deadline. And it is at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3. Oh, well, it's over with. Falls on Tuesday at 4 Eastern. So trade deadline is done. And here's what you need to know. Giants pass rusher Azeez Ojulari expected to stay put. Cowboys and Saints done for the day. Niners will still have 24 minutes to land a defensive tackle. Can they get it done? Tre'Davious White to the Ravens. The Ravens traded for Deontay Johnson and now have scored a defensive back in Tre'Davious White from the Rams. That, according to NFL media, White hasn't played since week 4, but Baltimore needed to do something to boost what is the worst pass defense in the NFL, which is weird to say. Yo! That's dope. What up, Itchy Richie? That's badass, man. Itchy Richie said, hey, Barry, got my shirt the other day. Awesome shirt. Kids hate it. Oh, my God. That is so fantastic. Bro, I wore mine on Halloween. And yeah, you're right. Kids hate it. And so do some parents. But you know what? Other people love it. I get so many people that will be like, I love that shirt. Where'd you get it? I'm like, on my website. I appreciate you supporting, man. Thanks for getting it. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. What up, Potch? It's weird to say that the Ravens are bad on defense. It just feels weird to say that, especially in the secondary. That's just never been something you say about Baltimore. That's just odd. But yeah, they did need secondary help. Hell, they just need the defensive help, really. So they got some help. Preston Smith traded to the Steelers. Packers are trading starting defensive end Preston Smith to the Steelers. Look at what they paid. So Smith will start at Pittsburgh with TJ Watt. Alex Highsmith in the lineup. Will not start in Pittsburgh, but he costs a 7th round pick. That's it. And he costs a lot of money. So they're like, that's why it's weird. Is he had, they said, a pretty big cap hit, and he's signed through 2026, so they're not really sure why. Packers obviously shedding some money, but with Highsmith and Watt, it was like, why make that move? And I guess it's depth. I don't know. Maybe they plan on moving one of those guys somewhere else, maybe to the interior, or maybe, maybe moving them into linebacker, I don't know. Which it's weird because a lot of these guys will play, a lot of these guys play with their hand in the dirt, but sometimes they'll stand up and play linebacker, like traditionally. Because that's today's NFL. You see guys listed as linebacker, but they just rush the passer. And it might be a 3-4 defense because that's the coordinator, but they really just rush the passer. I remember when the Texans grabbed Jadeveon Clowney, he was listed as OLB, and he just rushed the passer. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney ain't playing linebacker. Don't expect Jeffrey Simmons to be moved, it said. Yeah, depth is good, though. I don't hate it for a 7th. No. You shouldn't hate it for a 7th at all. What you should hate is, what does it do? How much does it screw up the salary cap? That's the concern. Don't expect Jeffrey Simmons to be moved. It says teams are reportedly checking in on Titans' star defensive lineman, but one team told The Athletic that they knew the answer to their inquiry before Rand Carthen even had a chance to answer no. Simmons may not be moved. Chiefs not expected to make any more moves. They were in on Marshawn Lattimore, but ultimately lost out to the Commanders. And it appears like they will stand pat. Of course, the defending champs already traded for Hopkins and Josh Uche. Steelers land Mike Williams from the Jets. Another big deal for the Steelers. Steelers, and by the way, I misspoke yesterday. I was talking shit about Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson, and it was Mike Williams. I was a dumbass. I don't know what I was thinking. Steelers have landed the wide receiver they were looking for, and they traded for Mike Williams for a 5th-round pick. So didn't really cost a lot to get a guy that they needed. And I like the moves, man. I mean, it's not earth-shattering. But this is a team who's already playing well and probably going to make the playoffs unless they just collapse. And they got better at the deadline. So you got to like it. Commanders checked in on DJ Reed. Reed says Washington checked in with New York to see if corner DJ Reed was available, but was told he was not. Teams gauging price on Giants rusher Azeez Ojulari. He was one of the biggest names available or left, but a lot of teams were showing interest in him because he was known to. The Giants are bad, and he's slotted to be a free agent. But it says that the report notes that the team is looking for a high 5th-round pick or late 4th. Marshawn Lattimore traded to the Commanders. An already good team getting better. Saints 4-time Pro Bowl corner Marshawn Lattimore is now a Commander. Washington is sending a 3rd-rounder and more. Wow. What do you think, Saints fans? Perry? Jameis? Walt? You guys happy? You good with that? I mean, if you're a Commanders fan, you got to be excited for sure. If you're a Commanders fan, you got to be thrilled. Because again, great team a really good team got better. Yeah, Perry said, wish the Saints would have sent him to the Ravens or the Chiefs. Okay. Hey, man, you know what? Simba said that's a lot, but he's really good. I think, though, man, when you look at what that team is doing, I think Washington's kind of like, we got to go for it. I mean, they're kind of catching lightning in the bottle, and I know Detroit is really good, but the NFC is kind of there for the taking. You know what I mean? Like, Detroit's not unbeatable. I mean, the Chiefs, I don't know how the hell they're doing it. They're still the only undefeated team left. But Detroit is not a juggernaut. I mean, sure, they're probably one of the, if not the best team in football, looking like it at least. But I think Washington looks at it and says, look, we've got holes to fill, but we're a damn good football team. And if we can get better, hell yeah. Amos said he missed at least 7 or more games the last few seasons. I'm just glad they got something for him. That's good, dude. I'm glad. I think it's cool that you guys as Saints fans are happy for him and happy to see him go somewhere and go to a contender. I think that kind of like Texans fans were with like, or would have been with like maybe like a J.J. Watt or a Andre Johnson or something like that. I don't know if he was that beloved in New Orleans, but it kind of, somewhere similar. Seahawks not trading DK Metcalf. There was a lot of teams inquiring about that. Quentin Jefferson is being released by the Browns, which is crazy because there was earlier talk that who were we saying that somebody was looking for a defensive tackle? And so Browns released a defensive tackle. So, there's that. Bills grant Mike Edwards release. So veteran safety Mike Edwards has been released. Two sides work to find a trade, but one did not materialize. If the deal doesn't materialize before the deadline, he'll be a free agent. Commanders eyeing Marshawn Lattimore. We got that. Chargers among teams interested in KJ Osborne. We're kind of working backwards. Marshawn Lattimore trade heating up. Titans receiving calls on defensive players. Cowboys acquire Panthers wide receiver Jonathan Mingo. Woo! Another trade on the board. This one's a bit of a head scratcher. Minutes after Jerry Jones promises Dallas will buy, not sell. At the deadline, the struggling NFC East squad has finalized a deal for a new pass catcher, sending a 2025 fourth-round pick to Carolina in exchange for Mingo and a 2025 seventh-rounder. Mingo's 23. Just a year removed from arriving as a second-round pick. He had fallen to the bottom of a shaky Panthers depth chart, managing just 12 catches for the season. That's a lot to me to give up. CC said, I have an uncle named Mingo. I also don't know him. I mean, Jonathan Mingo, when he came out of college, was highly regarded, CC. He just hasn't done anything. Now, part of that is because the Panthers' offense has been trashed because of Bryce Young and because of the coaching staff, and everything else involved with the Panthers has just been trashed since he's been there. But also, he's just not great. They definitely overpaid. And I think if I could find it, if I could just find a way to sort all of the trades and, let's go sort all of the wide receivers that were traded and what they were traded for, I think you'll see whoa. Maybe Spot Track has it. NFL transactions. Maybe. Then you'd be like, oof. Oh, here we go. Wide receivers. Release. Traded. All right. Easy peasy. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Alex Villanueva said this offseason, Washington may do what Houston did, sign free agents with a rookie QB contract. Oh, 100%. 100%. Washington, that's exactly what they're doing, Alex, is they're like, we got us one. We got our guy. It's go. It's go time. 100%. That's all NFL franchises are literally doing. If they're not already sitting on their guy, if they're not, if you're not Detroit, if you're not Philly, if you're not, I'm just trying to think of all the teams that have their franchise quarterback. If you're not doing that, then you're just going through the motions every season, trying to get your guy, waiting to get your guy, waiting to get your guy. And then when you have a season like the Texans had last year, all right, what up, Heartthrob? Or you have a season like the Commanders are having this year, then you look around and you go, oh, thank you, football Jesus. We got our guy. It is go time, everybody. It is full speed ahead, all hands on deck. We are all in, pushing all the chips in. Let's spend the money. Let's get every big name and every free, they're in. You have to, because that window is so finite. And I mean, you saw it with the Chiefs, you know what I mean? It slowly builds, and then you start losing people a little bit here and there, and you got to pay them eventually, but you'll still be relevant depending on really how good they are. And you can keep some stars, but you can't keep all the stars. And it just, that window in the NFL, it's different. And it depends on several things. Who's the quarterback? Who's the coach? Who's the GM? If you got those three in line and they're the right ones, you're good. And that's why Kansas City has been so dominant. And that's why New England was so dominant. It was the right three in both situations. And this is why you kind of see Detroit starting to line up. Dan Campbell's a linchpin in that. And Goff is kind of becoming that guy. We'll see if it continues, if it can sustain. But it's kind of why you got to be excited as a Texans fan. Because you kind of feel like 2/3 of that is right. Is Caserio the guy? I've liked a lot of his moves. CJ feels like he's the guy. D'Amico shows like he's the guy. Well, Casario's, I'm digging what he's doing. So could the Texans, will they be the Chiefs? Probably not. Maybe not. Could they? Yeah. Will they? It's hard. It's so hard to be a dynasty like that, like the Patriots. But the Commanders have to look around and go, all right, the first checkbox is there. Got to have a franchise QB. Done. So they got to be excited. All right, here we go. Here's the trades and what they got for them. So let's see. Devontae Adams was traded to the Jets from Vegas for a 3rd-round pick, which conveys to a 2nd-round pick if Adams is an All-Pro or active for the AFC Championship game or Super Bowl. Amari Cooper was traded to Buffalo from Cleveland with a 2025 6th-round pick for a 3rd-round pick. And a 7th-round pick. DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Kansas City from Tennessee for a 5th-round pick, which conveys to a 4th-round pick if Kansas City makes the Super Bowl and Hopkins plays 60% of the regular season snaps. Deontay Johnson was traded to Baltimore from Carolina with a 6th-round pick for a 5th-round pick. And Jonathan Mingo was traded to Dallas from Carolina with a 7th-round pick for a 4th-round pick. So Amari Cooper and Devontae Adams brought in 3rd-round picks. DeAndre Hopkins brought in a 5th-round pick. Deontay Johnson was worth a 5th-round pick. And Mike Williams brought in a 5th-round pick. And then Jonathan Mingo goes for a 4th. I mean, you feel like that was a reach. Wow. You look at that and go, man, I feel like you overpaid there, Jera. That's a lot. Clarence said the happiest person that Marshall Lattimore got traded is Mike Evans. Oh, bro, ain't that the truth? That's hilarious, Clarence. Yeah. That's yeah. Either that's a lot or everybody sold low on these receivers. Either that's a lot or everybody sold low. But I just kind of feel like maybe the Cowboys overpaid a little. I mean, it's 1 round, but still, those rounds matter. Those rounds matter. And they got a 7th-round pick with it, but I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Jerry Jones says Cowboys are buying. Chiefs unlikely to swing Lattimore deal. Compensation update. Bengals are sending a 2025 7th-round pick to the Bears for Khalil Herbert, a classic low-risk, high-reward swing here with Herbert bringing close to 800 career rushing yards to Cincy. He should fit right in. Bears sending Khalil Herbert to the Bengals. Lions acquire Zadarius Smith from the Browns. Let's see. Emmanuel Forbes possibly on trading block. I can't find where the Texans traded for an O lineman. I fuck. I mean, look, you've only got so many moves. There's only so much you can do, but it sure would have been nice. It doesn't mean it didn't happen, because there'll be moves that kind of come in here and there. But let's see. Trades made. There's Tre'Davious White, Preston Smith, Mike Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, Herbert. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Latest news updates on all the deals made. Oh, this is just the people. So is this going in order? You know what? How about we just go all positions traded, custom range. We'll go all the way back. When's the season start? We'll go August. Yay! There's all the trades back to August. Yeah. Michael Jackson got traded. Malik Willis, Cam Thomas, Ernest Jones, Taylor Heineke, Devontae Adams. There we go. DeAndre Hopkins, Jerome Baker, Ernest Jones, Deontay Johnson, Cam Robinson, Baron Browning. I swear I just heard somebody knock. Did I just hear somebody knock, or is that thunder at my house? That was weird. Herbert, Mingo, Lattimore, Mike Williams, Preston Smith. That's it. Texans traded with their own practice squad. Yeah. Well, looks like it's it. That's it. So there you go. Kind of an uneventful deadline. It looks like Steelers, Commanders, Chiefs. The Chiefs did a lot. It's kind of weird, man. I'm trying to look and see here. Chiefs had 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. Vikings had a couple of big trades. They had, Akers is depth, but Cam Robinson was a big trade. Was that the only lineman that was traded? Yes. Dude, there was so many linemen on the market too. That's what's kind of frustrating. And, I guess they're playing chess and not checkers. And that's why fans are fans. And, those guys get paid a lot of money. But there was a ton of names that were floated about that the Texans could have went out and gotten at the deadline if they wanted to improve. But I think this team thinks, hey, man, you got to dance with who brung you, and we'll get better with this squad. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Maybe they're confident enough. Maybe they think, maybe they're eyeing somebody on a practice squad. Maybe there's a guy on the street that they feel like they can acquire, kind of like they did White when they picked him up to fill in at linebacker until some of these guys get back from injury. And they feel like, hey, if we can do this over there on that side of the ball, we could do it on this side of the ball. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So there's your trade deadline updates. Got it in. What the frickin' frick? All right, let's do some headlines. And then... Oh, we got to talk about that. Yeah, we got a couple of things I want to get to college-wise. But let's get into some sports headlines, and then we'll roll into some college stuff, too. Come on! All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. Yeah, you know what? You think you got it bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. You could be Dabo Swinney and not be able to vote. Clemson coach Dabo Swinney was blocked for voting. Says it's been a rough few days for Dabo. First, Tigers lost to Louisville on Saturday night. And then he was told he couldn't vote Tuesday. Swinney, whose given name is William, explained that the voting system had locked him out, saying a William Swinney had already voted last week. Swinney said it was his oldest son, Will, and not him. They done voted me out of the state. We're 6-2 and 5-1. Man, they done shipped me off. Dabo had to complete a paper ballot and was told there will be a hearing Friday to resolve the issue. I was trying to do my best and be a good citizen and go vote. Sometimes doing your best ain't good enough. You have to keep going through, keep figuring it out. Oh, my God. Dabo, this was not a teaching moment, you jackass. Sometimes you got to persevere. Sometimes the ballot goes through you. Sometimes you go through the ballot. Sometimes you check the box. Sometimes the box checks you. Sometimes you cast a vote. Sometimes the vote casts you. What I'm saying is, people, is you have to make sure you're ready at all times to get in there and do your civic duty. Now, who's with me? What we do with Dabo? It's fucking vote, bro. You just got to persevere. You just got to keep going. Potch. Yeah, Dabo, that was deep, bro. Fuck yeah, Dabo. Hey, what up, Tony? Good to see you, pal. Good to see you. Clarence said, if I would have told you back when the Chiefs came back to beat the Texans that Mahomes and D-Hop would be on the same team in 2024, y'all would have slapped me. Yeah, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been, you goddamn lie. You a goddamn lie, Tony. I love Mike Epps. You a goddamn lie. She's looking at my balls, Ricky. She's looking at my balls, Ricky. What? Donna, what? I do what from experience? I don't even know what you're talking about. I saw it in a movie. Jason Kelsey had to apologize. And not just for being annoying and being on your TV only slightly less than a politician over the last 9 months. He had to apologize because he slapped a cell phone out of a student's hand while walking the concourse or some shit like that. He was out and about at the Ohio State-Penn State game on Saturday. And he was walking through the crowd, and someone called his brother Travis the F word. It's the British word for a cigarette. And they were like, hey, Jason, does it bother you that Travis is a It rhymes with, it would be the French word for bread, a baguette. Because he's with Taylor Swift. And I think it was a recording, I don't know. And so Jason walked over and grabbed the fan's phone and threw it on the ground. And turned to confront the man dressed in Penn State attire. And then Kelsey used the same slur at him during the exchange. Then another fan stepped in, separated them, and that was it. And then Jason walked away. Jared says, nah, Jason turned around as the fan was following him. Well, I'm just reading what ESPN said. Video on social media shows Kelsey walking through a crowd near Beaver Stadium and fans asking for photos and fist bumps when one fan began to heckle him and shouted an anti-gay slur directed at his brother. At that point, Kelsey grabbed the fan's phone and threw it to the ground, then turned to confront the man. So it doesn't say he like walked over to him. But I'm saying what I saw was like he turned and like had to like, yeah. So he said, Kelsey on Monday Night Football said the following, quote, "In a heated moment, I decided to greet hate with hate. I fell short this week. I think everybody has been on social media. I think everybody has seen on social media what happened this week. Listen, I'm not happy with anything that took place. I'm not proud of it. In a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate. And I just don't think that's a productive thing. I really don't. I don't think it leads to discourse, and it's the right way to go about things. In that moment, I fell down to a level that I shouldn't have. The bottom line is I try to live my life by the golden rule. That's what I've always been taught. I try to treat people with common decency and respect, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to keep doing that moving forward. And if that Peckerwood son of a bitch ever comes near me again, I'm going to punch him in his sissy neck." Okay, he didn't say that. I added that part. I just added that last part. I just think that would be so great. They were trying to record. Claire said, "I don't blame him. People have gotten real comfortable not getting slapped in the mouth." Yeah. Kids these days don't know respect. He actually shoved Jason right before that. Oh, really? I got to find the video. We got to watch this together. Let's see. Jason, Kelsey, video. I was so mad. Instagram. Jason Kelsey smashes heckler's phone. What the fuck is going on? I just, everybody's doing like reaction videos of it. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, he slammed that shit down. Boom. Okay. All right. So we'll watch this one together. Oof. That's a couple of different angles. Okay. I only saw one angle, and it was this second angle. I didn't see the other one. That's pretty interesting. Hadn't seen that first angle, so that's... And you know, the problem is this. I think it's partly what you guys said, that I think people have gotten comfortable with talking shit. It's kind of like what happened the other day at Nick's place when that guy was just popping off at the mouth about me being unemployed. You know, he just thought he could say and do whatever. And yeah, you know, and the people don't think that they don't think they're going to get called on their bullshit. They think that celebrities or people in the public eye are held to a different standard. And I think some people end up fucking around and finding out. And I imagine that dude is going to sue Jason Kelce. That would be my guess. And Jason Kelce's going to be like, well, all right, I'll write you a check and you can fuck off. And that's unfortunate because that dude went after him. All right, here's the video. I have it. Let's take a look. See? Let me get this over here. Get over here. Reset it. Oh my God. Do we really? Okay, I found it. I probably won't play the audio. Just might be some hateful words on here that we don't really need. Somebody thought they could do real life Twitter, mouth with no consequence. Yeah, or Twitch. Yeah, exactly, Donna. Kids have gotten comfortable behind their keyboards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did slam the fuck out of that phone. Sorry, Simpus. All right, here we go. This is it. Check it out. Nope. All right, so there he is. Bam! Yeah, he did slam the fuck out of that phone, didn't he? Holy Seabiscuit. Look. So there's the kid in the hoodie. That's him. And he's like, Jason Kelce, you can't do anything to me because you're a star and you can't do anything. And Travis is a You smashed my phone. You sank my battleship. Bro, Jason Kelce. Just watch. So it's the dude in the blue. Did you see him jump? Did you see that? What a pussy. Watch him jump. Look, so he's talking shit. He's like, hey, say, bro. Yeah, bro. What? Bro, he jumped so far back. Oh, he thought he was tough shit until Jason turned around. He's like, where you going, bro? Your brother's a... I mean, I feel like that's the noise he made when he jumped back. He got so scared. Look, he's like, where you at, bro? And look, you can tell Jason's like, shut the fuck up. He's mouthing it. Shit. And he's still recording. And then Jason's like, come here, you little pipsqueak motherfucker. Bam! Got the phone. And then he holds it up bully style. I got your phone. But he only holds it up so he can be like, I kind of feel like he's like He-Man right here. I have the power! Smash! Smash! God damn, he wrecked that phone. Bro, that is one video that is not going on the internet. I mean, watch. Jump back. He thought he was getting away. Oh, shit. It was so fast the way he grabbed it. Blackout! And then he picked it up again and walked off with it. Like, you funky bitch. And people are like, what's up? Okay, bro. Here's the second angle. Okay. He's like, oh, you done called my brother a slur? No, you didn't, you dirty bitch. Give me that goddamn phone. Splap. What? Give me the fucking phone, you dirty bitch. And then he grabs it and walks off. I love it. I love it. I love it. And there's so many other phones around that are recording it. And you know, immediately everybody was like, hey, TMZ, how much I get for this? Guarantee you. Spoon said I fell asleep at my desk. What? Spoon, what the fuck? Flip said, you leave Travis Swift out of this. Dude, I love it. I love it. That's exactly what that kid gets, man. Fuck that kid. Absolutely fuck that kid. Little bitch ass kid. Uh-oh. Motherfucker. I just fixed this bitch last night. Oh, Lord Jesus. Why do you do this to me, Lord? Lord Jesus, why must we do this to each other? What the shit? This funky bitch. What the fuck is this? Yo, I'm losing my goddamn mind. This funky bitch. Let's see. Undo. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Okay. This is horse shit. Hey, what up, John Dorier? Control S next time, Barry. Yeah, well, it's the script. I'm so goddamn sick of these scripts. These scripts. Man, I tell you what. Side note, I didn't get to watch all of the Chiefs-Bucks game last night. I really thought, though, collectively, Chiefs Kingdom pooped their britches. When Mahomes came up lame on that touchdown pass, tell the truth, Spoon, you sharded a little. Did you not? You sharded a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Did you shart? Yeah. Yeah. You sharded a little. And rightfully so. And once again, the Kansas City finds a way to get it done. I mean, I didn't know if Mahomes would come back in. Although much better game from him, 34 of 44, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. So a much more Mahomes-like game. Exact text. Fuck! Carson wins. Yeah, a much more Mahomes-like game from him. Baker Mayfield, 23 of 31, 200 yards and 2 interceptions. Bucks only rush for 95 yards. Chiefs go off for 124. Kareem Hunt with 106. And I thought Kareem Hunt was washed. No siree, Bob. At least not for that game. Kelsey had 100 yards. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 touchdowns and 86 yards. So good game by the Chiefs all the way around. We'll see what the DeAndre catching the ball with 3 on him. Yeah. Some good all around good game by the Chiefs. I don't want to say finally, because they still gave up 24 to the Bucks, but offensively you can say finally. Yeah, I also did think Derrick Henry was washed. I'm not gonna lie, but so did the entire NFL. Really, so just don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Shit, most of the NFL thought Derrick Henry was washed. Don't act like I'm just making shit up over here. You did too, Titan Hugo. What the fuck are you talking about? You thought he was too. Don't hit me with that bullshit. Don't you do it. Where is my damn? Is that right? Is that the right score? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, that's the right score. They dominated the Super Bowl and last night. Yeah. So, what up, Titan Hugo, by the way? Good to see you, pimp. What am I looking for? Okay, here we go. And close. All right. Real quick, I watched the end of the Rockets game. They beat the Knicks. And some of you, who was it? Someone on this show, someone in this chat had the gall, the nerve to claim that the Rockets were trash. Was it Chris from Sam Houston? Chris, you dirty bastard, get in here. Show your face. I think it was on the Discord. I think it was on the Barry on Deck Discord, which, by the way, if you're not a member of our Patreon, oops, dag nabbit. How did that happen? How does this stuff always get messed up like this? God damn it. If you're not a member of our Patreon, yay, fixed it, Daddy. Oh, little too much there, Laminack. If you're not a... Yeah, fucking finally. Yay. You can join. Just go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. It's a great way to support the show. Make sure we can keep doing this because as much as I love doing this show, can't do it for free. It is very difficult to do a show for free and pay bills. And don't make me get a goddamn day job, please. Let's keep doing this every day. There was somebody on the Barry on Deck Discord, I believe it was Chris from Sam Houston, said the Rockets were going to suck and that they were going to miss the playoffs. Now, it's very, very, very early in the season. I get it. But I got to say, man, baby, they're 4-3 right now. No great shakes. They're a +4 and a plus-minus. But I watched them play the Knicks last night. Knicks are 3-3. They're a +3.8. But the Knicks are a good basketball team. But the way that team finished last night was really impressive down the stretch. About the last minute and a half or so. Jalen Green looks like a different basketball player. I'm not used to watching this Jalen Green. Alperen Sengun had another double-double. That's like 6 this season. They've only played 7 games. Amin Thompson is nasty. Okay. And ball movement was crisp. This is officially Jalen Green's team. But I got to say, man, I was impressed. He knocked down a step back 3 with 2 dudes in his face. But Amin Thompson had a nasty dunk down the stretch. There was good defense, good transition defense. It was not the Rockets, if you haven't watched it since last year or whatever. It's not the Rockets you're used to watching. At least it wasn't last night. I've watched sporadically here and there. That was the most impressive couple of minutes of basketball I've seen this team play in a long time. And y'all know me, I make my observations. I don't rely on anybody else. I came away from that game impressed. Very impressed. This team was crisp. It was cohesive. Tari Eason was on the floor playing really well. If they can keep that up, they're going to be, again, I said they'll make the play-in game and probably lose, but that's significant progress for this team. But that was a great sign, and I really dug it. In fact, I wonder if I could find Amin Thompson. No look past dunk. I wonder if I can find Amin Thompson. Oh, that's not it. And it's on ESPN. I want. Oh, there it is. Okay. God, this is so nasty. All right, I gotta go grab it from TikTok. Oh, I almost spilled my drink. Shit! That'd have been so bad. I'd have quit the show. I'd just shut this whole bitch down. By the way, it rained again today, and we lost power, but it came back. Can you believe it? I know. How is this possible, chat? We lost power, and it came back, and we're doing a show after it rained. What a topsy-turvy world we're living in. What a crazy, mixed-up world. All right, check this video out. This was towards the end of the game. This was down the stretch. Knicks, Rockets. And I believe, Rockets were up 3 with, gosh, I want to say it was like about a minute and a half left in the game, up 3. They end up winning by, I don't know. What did they end up winning by? Shit, where'd it go? Now they ended up winning by 8. But this was like, they end up winning by 8, but they were up 3 at this point. And he put some stank on it, okay? He definitely put some stank on it. So check this out. Look.
Amanda.
Oh, you nasty. Bro, that was so nasty. We got to watch that again one more time. I mean, he basically midair, no look. Well, I mean, he looks away in the air and then lands and dunks. It's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. Admit it. Even if you don't want to admit it, you have to admit it. That shit was nasty. I kind of want to zoom it in a little more. I need to get it all the way in. I need to fill it up. That shit was disgusting. Let's watch it again. Nope. Got him. So gross. So gross. So gross. So gross, man. But it was fun. It was fun. The social icons under you is all fucked up. Huh? Oh, yeah. On that screen? Yeah, I gotta fix those too. It's a mess, man. It's a mess, daddy. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess, man. Like, everything's zero. Okay, now it should be fixed. Is it fixed? Yes, it's fixed now. Okay. Hey, I'm glad you're liking the Simpus. I'm glad you like it. Spurs need a trade. Something immediately. Dude farts during the introductions. He doesn't deserve a spot. What? Okay. Okay. Did you see the 7'9" Canadian basketball player who plays for the Florida Gators? I heard about him, Donna. I heard about this dude. Yeah, I want to say I talked about him on the show, either on this show or I talked about him on Sports Saturday back when we were doing that show. It was one of the two. But yeah, that's crazy. By the way, other NBA news. I know Clarence broke it in the chat. What's going on out there? In the chat, but I had to make sure because y'all know me. I don't break news from the chat because you guys be making shit up. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might be getting a hurricane according to Steven the weather guy. That sucks. Damn. Could be coming Thursday? That's not good. Tis not good at all. It was like Christmas music. They said that shit about the Rockets. 7-9 in Canada is 7-1. You got to convert. That's funny. Joel Embiid has been suspended 3 games for shoving a columnist. And, oh, shit. Come on, man. There we go. Front page news. Here it is. Superstar Joel Embiid is suspended for 3 games without pay for shoving Philadelphia Inquirer columnist Marcus Hayes after Sunday's loss to the Grizzlies. Mutual respect is paramount to the relationship between players and the media. Joe Dumars, NBA Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations, said, while we understand Joel was offended by the personal nature of the original version of the reporter's column, interactions must remain professional on both sides. It can never turn physical. Incident took place Saturday night and came in reaction to Embiid taking issue with a recent column by Hayes that mentioned Embiid's son and late brother, both named Arthur, while questioning Embiid's professionalism and effort to stay in shape. After shouting at Hayes during an exchange of words, Embiid shoved the columnist. Embiid has yet to play this season because of ongoing issues with his left knee, which he had surgery on last season, and limited his play during the first round loss to the Knicks in the postseason. He's on Philadelphia's current West Coast road trip, which the 76ers opened on Monday with a loss to Phoenix. Embiid will lose $1 million in pay. God, that's a lot. Oh, I just realized I'm looking at the wrong thing. Lose $1 million in pay. That could come, let's see. And the suspension will begin whenever Embiid is deemed ready to return to the court. That could come as soon as Wednesday. If he is deemed ready to play Wednesday, he would miss that game, Friday's game against the Lakers, and Sunday's game against the Hornets. That would make his first game of the year next Tuesday in Philly against the Knicks. If his suspension doesn't begin until Friday, then Embiid's first game back would be Wednesday against the Cavs. Now, I didn't read the article. I don't know what that's about. I will say this. While you can't obviously go around shoving folks and putting your hands on people. No, yes, I do have a generator spoon, but it's not like a whole home generator. But I do have like a generator, and now I have a standby plug. But if the lights were to go out, I'm not hauling all that shit out to try to do a show. I'll just tell you that, because it's a pain in the ass. I don't know if there's video of him shoving the reporter. Is that why you didn't shove Fidel when he heckled you? That's right. Look, you can't do what he did. But I understand. And again, I haven't read the article, so I don't know what was said about his family. I don't know why he was mad. And it is very easy to sit here and say things like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. But 3 rights make a left. You know, it's one thing for you and I to sit back and say those things, Total Dallas. You don't know the pressure of being Joel Embiid. I can tell you it's probably not an easy life to live, even though you look at it and say, well, he's a millionaire. He makes all that money. He's set for life, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. But we just got through watching a video of Jason Kelce losing his shit. And that's the thing that I think people do forget. And this is going to sound kind of pompous, and I don't want to come across as this, but from my experience, with what limited experience I have and have had in the public eye, it is different. I mean, you guys have bared witness to some of the shit that I've had to put up with some of the fucking idiots that try to come in and ruin this show or take shots at me, and make shit personal. You don't think I wouldn't want to shove one of them bitch ass hoes if I saw them in public? You don't think I wouldn't want to fight one of them bitch ass hoes? Y'all know me. But I'm also 50. I don't really fight no more. Oh my God, I'm too old to fight. But Joel Embiid ain't 50. Jason Kelce ain't 50. And they're also athletes. And they also have enough money to get out of whatever trouble they get in. And they know that. That's right. CeCe almost fought a man at Nick's place. Weird ass dude. And so, and again, CeCe, that's that's the thing, is it's like that dude, the shit that dude was saying. I mean, I finally had enough, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I finally had to call him out, and it was like, what the fuck are you doing? And so I'm the bad guy, right? I had to make it awkward because he was making it awkward, but it's like, okay, enough's enough. I'm not just going to sit here and let you keep dogging me for not having, for being laid off and all that. I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't even remember. I was telling him, CeCe, I was telling the story yesterday. I was like, I don't even remember what the fuck I said, but I was just like, bro, you suck at this social shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're just going to sit here and keep making unemployed jokes? Like I ain't the one, bro. Like, I don't even remember what it was, but it put a stop to it. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. No, it's cool, but we're just not going to do that. I'm sick of that. So, and then what happens is, and I'm not even really in the public eye anymore like that. But what ends up happening is when stuff like that does happen, when you are in the public eye constantly, that interaction now, you're the bad guy. Barry's a dick. That guy's an asshole. I was just playing around. He's an asshole. And now you have the reputation of being an asshole. So when you've got a writer who's taking shots at your family, you and I and most reasonable human beings are going to defend their family. Even if it gets personal, or I should say, especially if it gets really personal. And again, I don't know what's going on with Embiid's son or his brother. I noticed it said late brother. Oh, and that could get real messy, real fast. Yeah, it says Hayes that mentioned Embiid's son and late brother. And look, man, some people don't play that shit. Give a fuck who you are. I mean, there's certain lines you don't cross. So, and I'm sure Embiid is probably like, I don't give a fuck if you find me the whole season. You could have my whole check, but I'll be damned if you're going to talk about my brother that way. And I'm just going to sit here and take it. Fuck no. Amos said, the article says something to the effect of, he should be trying harder to get back in honor of his late brother, who his son is named after. And Joe was like, keep my motherfucking family's name out of your mouth. I mean, I almost fought a dude at the lobby of the Houston Improv for the same shit. So maybe I'm the wrong guy to comment on this. You know, maybe I'm the wrong guy because me and this comic are arguing and about some petty shit that he did, and we're arguing. I'm like, yeah, you're an asshole. He's like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And, but it's over some bullshit. And y'all know I had a foster brother who passed away, Dante. I've talked about him, showed you guys pictures and stuff. And y'all know he used to be a stand-up comic. This comic I'm arguing with knew him. And he knew that Dante was my foster brother. And he also knew he had just recently passed away less than a year ago at the time. So we're arguing and it's getting kind of heated, and he knows that I'm really pissed off at him. And we're in the lobby of the Improv, and in the middle of the argument, he goes, man, I can't believe you're so upset, man. Like, we should be cool, bro. Like, we both know Dante. I was like, the fuck did you just say? He's like, yeah, we both know Dante. I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you bringing my dead brother into this? What the fuck does that have to do? Why would you even invoke his fucking name in this? You're trying to use my dead foster brother to get you out of a sticky situation that you fucked. Man, you're a fucking piece of shit, bro. And I just lost it. I lost it. And another comic just shoved me outside because I was getting ignorantly loud. And I was literally just ready to just throw hands. I mean, I was in a chair. I stood up. Like, I was just ready to go. And the crazy thing is this comic is fucking huge. This is big old. He's like 6'4". He's big as fuck. He probably would have whooped my ass. But like, my temper, and you see red and you don't give a fuck. But I was just ready. Like, that's it, bro. You just invoked the name of my dead brother for your own benefit. And he had just passed away. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. I don't give a fuck. And so then another comic, Slade Ham, as a matter of fact, he was like, no. And he just pushed me outside. He was like, bro, you're going to get kicked out of the Improv and never be able to come back if you start fighting him in this lobby. Get the fuck out. I'm glad he did. But, so I get it, man. I get it. And then you take on top of that already the pressure that Joel Embiid is under as a athlete, as an oft injured athlete who is always putting up with the scrutiny of being injured as is and trust the process and all that bullshit. I mean, it's gotta be frustrating, and Joel Embiid doesn't want to be injured. He doesn't want to be sitting on the bit. This ain't Kawhi's load management. This ain't Zion. Sorry. You just, that last time, you just got the feeling that Zion just felt like he wanted to be chilling. Yeah, Ben Simmons, great example, Spoon. You just got the feeling that he just wanted to chill. I don't get that feeling with Joel Embiid. He's just got bad luck. Just always getting hurt. He's fucking Penny Hardaway. Just taller. You know, like he's just. Flip said, damn, B, you need one of them foam therapy bats. I need a fidget spinner or some shit, man. I bet he would have woke up remembering that Barry fucked his face up. D Rose, that's a great example. B Hannon, what's up? Yeah, so you know, like I get it. And I'm sure for him, there's some lines you don't cross, and that $1 million is make it 2 million. Can I go back and punch that motherfucker? In fact, make it 10. Make it 10 million. Because if I'm Joel Embiid, I'm like, fuck. 3 games and all I got to do was shove him. Fuck. I should have just punched that motherfucker. I probably would have got 20 games. It'd have been worth it. It'd have been worth it. For a shove, though, I mean, a shove is a shove. Now, if it would have been like one of them, you know, junior high recess shoves, you know what I mean? Like if Paul George would have got on all fours behind the reporter and then Joel Embiid shoved him and then he went backward and fell over Paul George, like that would have been different. Then they would have been like, and then he cracked his skull on the floor and then he's just laying there, and he's bleeding out and shit. And he's all like, fuck you, man. Don't you ever talk about my family, bitch. This is my chain. And then takes his chain off, Debo style. It's my bike now, punk. My grandmama gave me that chain. It's my chain now. Like then you're like, yeah, that 3 games was worth it. But if it was just like a, well, then that's kind of whack. Dub said, well, then they both get suspended. Well, they're both going to be fucking hurt anyways. So, fuck it. They're both used to sitting there with each other in street clothes anyways. What's 3 more fucking games, Dubs? Yeah, Flip said Embiid makes $700K a game. Yes, thank you, Flip, for reiterating what I've been saying over and over this whole time. I just said he was out 3 games and that's over $1 million. That's what I said. Oh, Titan Hugo, I didn't know there's a DeMar DeRozan Drake beef. What? Drake beefs with everybody. Good Lord. That's crazy. What am I going to talk about? Oh, a heads up. If you were looking for something to watch, Nora and I just finished watching a show on Netflix called, what was it? Netflix. This is the Zodiac Speaking. Oh, man. It is a documentary about the Zodiac Killer. It is a true crime docuseries. A family searching for answers shares clues and eye-opening testimonies about the prime suspect in the Zodiac murders. Bruh. It's so good. It was creepy good. Yeah, it was really good. We just finished that. So, not Ted Cruz. So, if you're looking for something to watch, well, now that the elections are finally here, no more commercials. So, you don't have to run from television, but it is really good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Ted Cruz is not the Zodiac Killer. I won't tell you who it is because it'll ruin it, but he's not the Zodiac Killer. He's the BTK killer. No, I'm just kidding. Nate, don't fucking spoiler alerts, Nate! Don't give it away, Nate! Hey, what up, Joe Pro? Joe Pro said, whom are we murdering? Oh, I was just talking about a docuseries I watched on Netflix. This is the Zodiac speaking. It's really good. Really good. Nate said, dude, it's in the previews. Oh, well then. I didn't watch the previews. I don't watch previews. I judge everything by the title and the picture. That's it. That's it. That's what I judge everything on. If it's got a good title and a good photo, I'm in. You don't got a good title or a good photo, I'm not watching it. Period. Yeah, I watched the Zodiac movie. Yeah, I did. But this is different, Potch. This is different. I'm telling you, Potchy Poo. I'm just telling you, buddy pal. I'm just telling you. All right, I got to pee. Let's take a break real quick. Let me go pee, and then we'll come back, and we've got more shit to do. Real quick before we go. Don't forget tonight. No need to dig a hole. No need to dig a hole. Literally judges a book by its cover. 100%. Yeah, I know, but Potch, bro, I can't even remember the fucking names of players in a game I just watched. You expect me to remember that shit from a movie that I watched years ago? Are you serious? I don't remember shit from most movies I watch ever. And now you want me to remember that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you, Potch? By the way, I don't remember if I thanked you guys, but I just want to say, what? Son of a bitch. Thank you guys for the Thankful Thursdays last week. Even though I wasn't here, I do want to say thank you to PP Dubs and my sweet, sweet Donna and the wonderful and lovely Sylvia for sending in Thankful Thursdays. You guys are the best. I do not want to go without acknowledging and appreciating your generosity and kindness. So thank you guys for that. Much appreciated. Okay, here, let me go pee. We'll come back. We're going to wrap up. I've got your SEC tiebreakers. Remember we talked about that like very briefly? Well, they're back. Plus, we didn't do it last week. We got to do it. We've got 2 birthdays. Not one, but 2 birthdays to get to. And I've got a couple of other things that I want to discuss. Actually, no, we'll just do some videos. I've got some really badass videos that I want to get to. And we're going to do that. I'm going to close that video. I already did that one. I don't know if I'm going to do that James Franklin video. But yeah, I've got some other fantastical videos that I want to get to that I think you'll enjoy. So we'll end the show on some video goodness. Okay? Yeah, the tiebreakers in the SEC are wild. They really are. I'm not releasing my taxes. I'll never do that. All right, so let me go pee. I gotta just get this out, all of this, okay? Gatorade, is it in you? It's not about to be. All right, let me pee real quick. I'll be back, and then we'll wrap up the show, okay? And then we can finally put this whole presidential thing to rest. Jesus, so sick of this shit. Don't go anywhere, okay? Let me see. Do I have a longer video? Oh, no, I don't. I don't believe I do. Frick. I was gonna No. Well, shit. Yeah, I thought I had several videos. Oh! I thought I had a really long video. Yeah, well, we'll just play some music. I'll be right back. We're about to wrap it up. Play Steve Peters' BTK bit. I don't even have that recorded. Okay, I'll be right back. That was fucking weird. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Barry on Dick. I'm your host. We're going to stick around. We'll be right back after this. We'll wrap up the show. Okay, bye! Hey, welcome back to the show. This is Beer on Deck. I'm your host, Beer Laminate. Thank you guys for sticking around to the break. Those of you that did, those of you that did not, can go have sex with yourself. I don't know why you would leave. Barry has a baby bladder. I do not. Sir, I do not have a baby bladder. Shut your mouth. Brando, it's what plants crave. I don't know what that means. Heartthrob, what's up, man? If you want a gem to watch, roll the dice on a streaming service called Angel Studios. There's a movie called The Shift, which was a solid watch. They have one about the Harlem Globetrotters, too, that looks good. Angel Studios is the same people that do Dry Bar, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, sir. So, got that one video, that video. Those Angels Studios movies look good. Go away, I'm baiting. What? Okay. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Let's do what we need to do. Yeah! What? Let's get it, y'all! What the fuck? Oh, I put an 11. Motherfucker. That's supposed to be an 11. Just like this guy. It's supposed to be 11. Fuck you, it's a typo. I hate y'all. It's a typo, assholes! Alright, you know what? I'll turn this whole show around. Don't make me turn this fucking show around. Oh, I hate you so much. Potch! I love you, buddy! I'm downloading a new slide just for you because I'll be goddamned if I'm not getting it wrong for you, Potch. You're too good of a moderator. You're an okay person. You're a fantastic moderator. Okay person at best. You know what I mean? You're all right. Nah, bro, I really appreciate all you do for the show. All you do as a moderator. And I hope you had a great birthday. I'm sorry that this was delayed, but I hope it was fun. And I know you're super like into butt stuff and everything, so I hope that worked out. I do. I hope that, you got all the peggings that you're into and all those other things. So, bam! What? Correct date. Suck it, nerds. Yeah, man, I hope you had a good birthday, Potch, for real. And I appreciate everything you do for the show. But I also appreciate you just being a part of this community and still being a part of this community. So, much love to you, my friend. And happy birthday to you as well. Not to be outdone, though, we also have another birthday. Christian Alonso's birthday was on the 2nd of this month, so happy birthday to Christian as well. Christian, my friend, if you're watching, if you are, much love to you as well, buddy. I hope things are good for you, sir. I hope you got some roadhead or a hand job or, whatever it is you're into. Hell, you know what? I would be willing to bet you maybe you and Potch kind of hooked up and did some birthday docking. I don't know what you guys do in your spare time. It's none of my business. Maybe you get together and, I don't need to know how your sausage is made. You do whatever you do. You tie your balloon knots together however you feel, fellas. But happy birthday to you, Christian. Love you, buddy. Thank you for the support. Hope you had a fantastical day as well. Potch, Christian, this is for you, fellas. Cheers and much love, boys. Down the gullet. Because I'm a man. I'm 50. Oh. I think it's better when the glass is clean. Spicy. He said, Christian is my friend. Everyone be nice. Everyone be nice. Christian is my friend. Donna, happy birthday, Christian. Donna, how dare you? Not during this birthday shout out. That's preposterous. Well, happy birthday, Christian. I know who he is. All right. Well, happy birthday to you both, fellas. Sorry that it was so late. I know he pays for Patreon. That's why he gets birthday shout outs. You don't get birthday shout outs for free. Nobody gets birthday shout outs if they're not a Patreon member. That is an exclusive Patreon member only benefit. Exclusive. And if you want to join the Patreon, all you gotta do, bam, right there. Just go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck and we'll do a shot in your honor when it comes time for your birthday. Now look, sometimes it might be a little late. Sometimes your boy gets busy, forgets, shows get, shit happens. So we may not get it on that date. Maybe your birthday falls on a day when we're off, like Potch's or Christians. And then we come back And the shit has happened, and then we forget, and then fuck, we got it, and we get it, but we get it. We'll get it. What? Speaking of Patreon, where's my swag, funny man? What? Skiggity. You never got your shit. Damn it, Jenny. Damn it, Jenny. I'm on it. I'm on it, bro. Jenny's mom is supposed to send you your shit. Now, there is like this weird thing where Jen has to update the spreadsheet and tell Jenny. And if she doesn't do that, then Jenny don't know, and then Jenny don't send you your shit. Ugh, it's not the smoothest operation, man. When I ran it, I would get the notice and then send you shit. But now there's like 3 layers of the onion, and it's not. I'll follow up. I'll make sure. I mean, they help, but that's a weak point for us. She is out here slanging houses. That is true. But I will make sure. I 100% blame USPS. Never, ever Jenny's mom. Oh, no, it's 100% Jenny's mom. Well, 100%. It's partly Jenny's mom, partly my fault, partly Jen's fault. We're all in it together. We're all here to blame. Share the blame equally. 100%. 100%. Mark said I ain't got shit in a couple years. Now, that's all my fault. But I'm working on a couple of things to make up for that, Mark. I'm working on a couple of things to make up for that. Yes. So, skiggity swag. All right. Well, at least I know I won't be waiting for a fantasy football prize. I should invest in AI. No, I'm not a big Allen Iverson guy. Okay. This is Democracy Manifest. How much time we got? 6 minutes. Fuck. I really wanted to do this. This isn't enough time to cover this topic. It's just not enough time to cover this topic. And I really wanted to cover this topic. I think we need to. By the way, I didn't talk about it on Monday, but man, rest in peace to Quincy Jones. A legend. An absolute legend. Gone too soon. Don't you hate when people do that? They're like, gone too soon. He was 91. Gone too soon. No. Podge said, honestly, I thought he was dead. I'm at that age where I'm like, I have to check now. And I'm like, is he still alive? And people are like, yes. And I'm like, well, I thought he was dead. Or like, not him specifically, but like other people. I'll be like, wait. Is that person alive? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, wow. But this is a video that I always watch when it passes my feed. It's not a film sesh. Now, it does kind of harken back to the days of the old Barry on Deck show where we would just sit down and partake in a funny ass video every now and then. It was kind of our thing back in the day. We enjoyed a good old laugh. Chicago OG. Yes, he was. And this is one of those. In fact, I labeled this video. The name of this video is called Silly Shit. But my God, this is some video goodness, because boy, does it make me laugh. Check it out.
Can I do something real quick? No. 3, 2, 1.
I told you not to do that. You done knocked the fucking wind out yourself. Silly shit. What's wrong?
That's one of my fucking all-time favorites, man. There will never be anything better than a black mom who is disciplining her kid when she told you. So I told you silly shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so funny. Oh my God. See, I told you silly shit. She didn't even see, and this is the difference between white moms and black moms. Because a black mom is like, see, I told you, silly shit. And a white mom would be like, my mom, she'd be like, oh, baby, are you okay? Bless your heart. I swear to you, that's what my mom would do. A black mom, see, I told you, silly shit. Silly shit. So
Can I do something real quick?
he's so cute too. He's just so cute. He's like, can I do something real quick? She's like, no. She's had a long day. You can tell she's had a long day. She's not in the mood for his shit. But he wants to do something real quick. Mama, he wants to do a backflip, mama. Oh my God. Look at that cutie. He's like, can I do something real quick? No. She knew. She knew exactly what was coming. She knew exactly what was about to happen. She was like, I know your dumb ass is going to try to do a flip, and you can't. You're uncoordinated like your daddy. Don't. See, I told you. Silly shit. Oh, this is so good.
Can I do something real quick? No. 3, 2, 1.
I told you not to do that. You done knocked the fucking wind out yourself. Silly shit. What's wrong?
I love this. She's like, what's wrong with your stupid ass? Oh my God. Spoon. Wait, I stop my wife all the time. Wait. Nah. Let's see what happens. Spoon, that's fantastic. That's dads for you. That's what a dad will do. Let's see what happens. Let's just see. Let's see what they're gonna do first. No, he's gonna hurt himself. Oh, I mean, that would be me, Spoon. If I was a dad, be like, "Can I do something real quick?" And mom would be like, "No." I'd be like, "Oh, let's see what happens real quick. Go ahead, son. Go ahead, do it." Mom would be like, "No, don't do it." Shut up, woman. Go ahead, son. Do it. And action, go. Shut up. Let the boy do the flip. Go ahead, son, do the flip. Mark, now what'd you learn? Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. See? Silly shit. Oh my God. One more time, and then we got to go. Oh, I need one more. It's just so good. He's so cute. He's like, can I do something? He's so innocent. And then I love the countdown, the way he looks at it. He's like, 1, 2. And then you see his little hair pop up later when he's crying. He's like, ah. Ah. It's so fucking great. Oh, here we go. One more time.
Can I do something real quick? No. 3, 2, 1.
I told you not to do that. You done knocked the fucking wind out yourself. Silly shit. What's wrong?
Oh my God. It's so fucking great. You can't not see that and laugh. You just can't not watch that and fucking laugh. You done knocked the fucking wind out yourself. I'm telling you, man, there is nothing better than a black mama. I swear to God, that is the best, man. Oh my God, I love it so much. All right. Well, there's some video goodness for you. I still got plenty. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 videos we still haven't watched. 12 videos. Yeah, Heartthrob, I watched that video. That motherfucker was long, and I don't know what the fuck it was talking about. It was long and rambly, bro. It was long and rambly. I don't know what the fuck it was. Maybe I didn't get the right one. But I was like, what the fuck is this? What did Heartthrob send me? I don't know what the fuck it was. I really don't. I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't really know. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. I don't know. Was it funny? Was it? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I looked at it and it was just like very normal. So I was like, I don't think Heartthrob would just send me like a normal ass video. So maybe I just didn't see the right shit. I don't know. Hard head makes for a soft ass. That's so funny. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get it. Well, enjoy your night, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Don't do no silly shit. You know, knock the wind out. God, that's so fucking funny. Hey, appreciate you, Uriel. Flip, much love, man. Appreciate you. Potch, happy birthday, brother. Love you, man. Y'all enjoy the election. Whatever shall be, shall be. Yeah, go vote, fuckers. Mark, thank you, buddy. Peace and love to you as well. Time to go watch the world burn. Heartthrob said Mike Van Gundy basically said that people are bitching about Oak State this year are the same people that can't pay their bills. Yeah, it was just a long, rambly thing. It was, you've sent me much better. Hey, thanks, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Love you, CC. Titan Hugo, vote or die? Question mark. Yeah, just vote. No die, just vote. Lurking work is dumb. You're lurking. Oh, you were lurking. Much love, Alex. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all be safe out there, man. And if you're going to vote, take an umbrella. It's supposed to be raining. Okay? Otherwise, man, enjoy your night. I don't know what sports is on tonight. I don't even know if Rockets playing tonight. I don't know. There's probably some hockey on. Go watch some hockey, fuckers. Go watch some hockey. And maybe some basketball. Whatever. We'll talk tomorrow. I got tons of videos for you. We'll get into some more college college football, excuse me. And I don't even want to talk college basketball. Fucking Aggies already shit the bed like their football brethren. Ugh. But we'll get into fantasy football. We'll know what the CFP looks like for the week 1 of that. And we'll start looking ahead to the upcoming games this weekend in the NFL and college football. All right? So we'll do all that tomorrow. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow, everybody. Bye. Love, peace, and cheers to you, Donna. My sweet, sweet Donna. What up, Olive? Come here, Bubba. Come on. Are you not gonna come up here? Okay. Okay, you're not gonna come up here? All right, do we want to raid anybody? Let's see, who's on? Following. Who can we raid? Are we raiding anybody? Bash is on. Let's see. Mellow, Betting News, Grandpoo, Big Cheese. Let's go raid Bash. Y'all want to raid Bash? I mean, I always want to use the raids to try to grow, but yeah, let's give Bash some love. Let's go raid Bash. Come on. Let's get it. Start the raid. Give Bash some love. Say hi. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Peace and love, fuckers. Go. Raid now. Bye, everybody.